Welcome in. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome back to Save the Planet, everybody.
Woo.
We are back here, officially endorsed by Mountain Artist Democracy. Excuse me. I can talk today.
Hey, we're back after our 3-hour WrestleMania podcast.
I did not expect that to go 3 hours.
Well, I mean, like I said, we took a 8-hour show and compressed it down in 3 hours. That's pretty good.
I think we did a damn good job of that. Well, plus not only that, we did stand and deliver too.
Yeah.
So we did probably a good 11 hours into 3.
Yeah. We got skills.
And I don't think it was that bad.
I thought it was pretty good. Hey,
Yeah,
Vince McMahon, we need jobs.
Yeah, there you go. Can we get jobs, please?
Job.
Please?
Yeah, I'll come to Connecticut. I don't care.
Just give me money.
Give me enough money to make me go to Connecticut. We're good.
So we're back here again with another regular podcast, which I'm very happy with. We have those 3-hour special podcasts every blue moon or so. So whenever we can get back to doing our normal hour stuff, it makes these hour podcasts go by in a flash, though.
It really does. But honestly, I've had a long day at work, so I'm tired as shit. So we're going to get this done. But as soon as we're done, I'm getting a shower and going to fucking sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. It hit me too. I haven't done much today. I mean, after work, I did walk like from our station to the Capitol and back, which was a decent walk, about 2 miles or so. But I don't know. I don't feel tired, but at the same time, I'm definitely just ready to like be done with today and let's get on with tomorrow.
Well, like I even went in, you know me with my job, I can kind of get up and go whenever the hell I want to.
Right.
I went in at like 10, 10:30. Was the time I left the house. I didn't get to the office till like 11. But for some reason, man, I busted ass though. And once about 4 o'clock hit, I was like, okay, I feel tired. So, I mean, but I did a lot after work. Like, I had to pick up the kids and do homework and showers for the kids and all that shit. And I cooked dinner. And I also hate when my kids want breakfast for dinner.
Really?
Because breakfast for dinner here is pretty sweet, man. I mean, we got some scrambled eggs going on. I had some over easy eggs, but then we got like gravy and biscuits and bacon and shit. So, it's a full blown meal. But washing the dishes after that sucks.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
A lot of dishes for a lot of people in that house.
Yeah, and it's just been a day. So
I was brother.
Very happy earlier today when he was like, "You want to do a podcast tonight?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I do."
Yeah, of course I do. Now, to clarify that, we were supposed to do one last night, or at least I believe we talked about it last night, or not talked about it before.
Yeah, we talked about doing one last night, and then like you didn't bring it up, and like my kids had just come home, and I was like, if he brings it up, I'll fucking do it, but I'm not bringing it up tonight.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I was completely out of it yesterday. Like I don't know. I wanted to relax, but maybe I did a little bit too much relaxing, if you catch my drift.
Yeah. And I think that's part of my problem too. Like, because I have felt so tired today. I have missed my workout for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. I haven't done my workout, but I think that might be part of my problem.
Yeah, I'll tell you, like 2 weeks ago, I was feeling really good and I did some, not a lot of workout, but I did some. Last week, I still went boxing, but other than boxing, I didn't really do much at all last week. And I kind of slipped up on a lot of ways. In the start of this week, I took a walk, which is more than I can say I did last week other than the boxing. I'm doing it again Wednesday, but I'm still slipping up a little bit. I need to really try to go back hardcore like I was a little over a year and a half ago or so now. It's just been difficult. You know what I mean?
I think what's got me is not just where I missed workouts, but my job now where the weather's warming up.
Yeah.
I'm actually working more because a week ago they put the big 50-gallon tank back on the back of my truck, and that's got 300 feet of hose with a gun on it that I have to pull off at people's houses and spray their whole house with this fucking thing that's attached to my truck. And dude, that's a workout, man.
Yeah, you've got an extra workout along with the workouts you try to do separately.
Yeah, you drag 200 feet of hose around a person's house and spray up the eaves and around the windows and doorways and every damn thing on their house, and then have to go back to that truck and reel all that back in. And it's a workout on the shoulders and the arms, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be tired.
Yeah. And I did that like 6 times today, so that might also be why I'm tired.
I mean, if I had to guess, yeah, I would probably be that, you know.
Yeah, I had some big ass houses today, so they take a while, and there are a lot of walking and a lot of spraying and a lot of rolling everything up, and just pain in the ass, especially if a car's in the way. Oh God, I'm just pissed at. Yeah, but
Well,
it's been a day.
well, we're here now. We're here to
We
cool
are.
off and relax a little bit. So hopefully we can help. I can help you relax as we both help people relax listening to our podcast.
Yeah, because we have such relaxing voices.
Well, okay, fair. I meant more like let's okay. Keep people entertained to get their minds off stuff, not like let's relax them with our soothing voices.
Like, hey, everybody.
Yeah, it's like no, quit. What
Yeah,
else
pull
is
some
on now?
get the Barry White voice going on, you know.
Womp 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 wow.
Everybody relax.
Relax, baby.
Yeah.
Listen to the sound of my voice. I don't know what that's supposed to be, anyways. I'm
That
creeping
sounds more like
myself
Darth
out.
Vader, man. That's kind of Darth Vader, Sean.
Ugh,
That's more of join the dark side, Luke kind of talk right
join
there.
the dark side.
Yes, that's definitely Vader. Yeah, now that you say that was
It's
Vader. Yeah.
creepy. I'm not doing that until at least 10 minutes later. Can't promise after 10 minutes it's going to happen, you know.
It might. It might.
Ugh, God, I hope not. For the listener's sake, I hope not.
For the love of God, no.
Please, if there is a God, tell him to not do it again.
Time to shut Keith up. No more Vader.
No more awful Vader. Listen, to continue on with a little wrestling talk, for starters, get ready because Jbomb's going to go on a little bit of a wrestling tangent here once again. So if you didn't get enough of it last week,
I don't know if it really qualifies as a wrestling tangent. I mean, I guess it does.
It's wrestling related.
It is, but it's equally video game related.
Okay, well then half of you can stay.
Yes, that's right.
So
but yeah, luckily I found out about game sharing. Do you know about game sharing?
I've heard about it, but what's it about? Like, what's up with
it? Apparently, like it can be done on any consoles. I've done it on my Xbox One, but my brother-in-law has an Xbox One and he has WWE 2K22. And he's like, you need to come over and play it. And I was like, I've heard it's actually good because dude, if you've played some of the wrestling games, like the past like 3 or 4 has just sucked, like immensely sucked. Like there was nothing good about the last 3 or 4 wrestling games. This one I heard was good, new controls and all that. And I'm like, sweet, I want to give it a shot. So I went over there and hung out with him, had some cereal. And we played. Yeah, and we played WWE 2K22 for about 3-4 hours. And I liked it. And he brought up this game sharing thing, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, but apparently if we do it right, you can have every copy of any game that I own on your Xbox, and I can have every copy of every game you own on your Xbox. And I'm like, huh? So I researched it and we did it. And sure enough, I went home, because while I was at his house, I put my profile on his Xbox and enabled sharing or whatever I had to enable. And then I came home and I put his on my Xbox and enabled sharing. And sure enough, boom, I got to download WWE 2K22. It's a pretty cool thing. So they share. Our Xboxes are shared right now. It's pretty cool.
I feel like there's something like that on PlayStation, but at the same time, not as simple.
Yeah, PlayStation has the same thing because honestly, I forgot he had an Xbox. Like I didn't pay attention to what console was in his house.
Right.
It's just the way his TV stand's set up. I wouldn't have noticed it, at all. I'd have to be looking for it. So I thought he still had a PlayStation. He doesn't. I didn't know that. So I looked it up first for PlayStation, and it's about the same process as it is for his Xbox.
You just like link up accounts, and then you could just share your games with a person.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fucking badass. So yeah, I got a free copy of WWE 2K22, and I have dissected the shit out of it. The gameplay is awesome. The new button controls and everything are completely different from any wrestling game you've ever played, but they flow really good. Like, they're pretty sweet. There's a couple little combinations that are weird that take some time to get used to, but that's with any game when you get new controls, you know.
Right.
The graphics are fantastic. I mean, they're spot on, beautiful graphics. I think I'm about 90% done with the My Career mode, which has been really fun. Like, I had to fight the Demon Finn Balor, and like the NXT before our match, like I got attacked by like 5 people that was dressed like the Demon. And then like the Demon came out and done his crazy shit. It's got some cool storylines in that My Career mode. There's only one gripe and one bitch that I have about it so far.
Oh boy.
Yes, and it pisses me off. What's the last wrestling game you played?
2K19. I didn't hate it, but it was definitely not like stupendous as
19
WrestleMania 38 was.
19 was the last decent game that they made. I still have a copy of it on my PlayStation that I put in my son's room, and he plays that fucking game every day. So 2K19, pretty good. This one is much better. But you remember how, like, did you ever like create a character?
Yeah.
So you know how like you could create an entrance and you could create it in sections.
Yeah.
Like you could make your ramp entrance Batista's, and then you could make like your in-ring entrance Kane, or you could swap out all that shit, and you could set up your pyro and do whatever you wanted with all that.
Right. Yeah.
That's all gone.
I sort of figured, because this is a brand new like try for 2K and Visual Concepts, that there'd be stuff deleted from it. I'm surprised it kept so much as it did. So
yeah, that's all gone.
Hearing that that's gone is actually not too surprising.
Like, all you can do as far as creating your entrance is you can choose your entire entrance motion. So like if you pick AJ Styles, you do his entire entrance. You can't break it down into sections. You can't choose when your pyro goes off. You just choose. If you choose a wrestler that has pyro, you get their pyro. You can choose your banner and your Titantron movie separately, but that's it.
That's lame.
Oh, I was so pissed.
Like,
I was like, what the fuck? This game is awesome from head to toe, and then I find that, and I'm like, this is bullshit.
Awesome from head to toe, but then it had to show its ass.
Yep, then it had to show its ass, and I'm like, motherfucker.
Listen, it still has, from what I've seen online and whatnot, it still has a lot of the normal 2K problems those games have had for a while, but it looks like it's a huge step in the right direction. So
it is.
I'm definitely going to pick it up eventually. I'm going to wait for it to go on sale. I have no interest in getting it while it's $60 or $70 for PS5.
Yeah.
But from just the gameplay itself, I'm like, all right, I'm intrigued.
The gameplay is awesome. The gameplay is very fluid. It's the best gameplay out of any of them. I mean, it's very fluid gameplay. I have discovered a couple of little glitches. Like, you'll do a move to somebody by the ropes, and the next thing you know, you're standing 4 feet in the air, kind of floating.
Yeah,
that happened to me. That happened to me like once or twice, but that was in career mode, not in like normal exhibition match. But I mean, overall, it's definitely an improvement and a step in the right direction. And the moves that is on this game is insane. Plus, they introduced combos on this one.
Right. Yeah.
Now you have like striking combos, and you can link them into a grab combo. Like you can hit like 2 strikes, and then you can grab them with a grab combo move. And I mean, you can set whatever move you want. You can hit them 2 times in the face and yank them up and F5 them into combo. I mean, whatever you want to do. There's a shit ton of moves on this game.
It definitely sounds more fighting game oriented than what the other games in the series have been, because the other games, I don't know, the older games, like the old PS2 games, are definitely more arcade fighters.
Yeah.
This one feels like it's trying to get back to that, but definitely more like fight. Like it's really hard to describe. Like these
Well, like
feel
with
sound like they
with
feel more like fighting games. The others in the past sound like they're more arcade wrestling games. The ones that were recently just suck.
yeah, just sucked.
In comparison to how these are sounding, how those were, I can't describe them. They were too simulation.
Yeah, yeah. Now this one's very interactive. Like with all wrestling games ever, you had one button you hit to reverse things, to counter and reverse moves from people. Now on this one, you have like your main counter button, but like that won't work if they're doing like a heavy strike or a light strike or a grapple. If they're doing that, you have to hit that move to kind of counter that. If you don't do it, you're fucked. So it's
Interesting.
like there's like 4 different buttons on possibly reversing moves that are being done to you. So it adds a little bit more to it, man. It's wild. And I mean, overall, I'll give it a thumbs up. But the entrance thing pissed me off.
The closest thing to that was probably back in like 2007 or 2006, whenever SmackDown versus Raw 2006 came out. They had a
Yeah.
reversal button for both strikes and grapples, so you
Yes,
had to
I
make
remember
sure
that.
you had to make sure if a strike was coming that you pressed it. It didn't matter if it was heavy or light, but you had to make sure
Uh-huh.
you press it. And then it was kind of confusing there because sometimes the animations were a little bit too fast because they were coming off that more arcadey fast style,
Yeah.
but it was still really fun. That's the way you're making that sounds a bit interesting, if not maybe a little bit confusing for people that are still like I'd probably be really confused at first.
Oh, dude, I
But
totally was confused. I mean, the last wrestling game I played was 2K19, and the controls are completely fucking different.
right, so like I'd probably need a little bit with the game to get used to it
Yeah.
because I played those games all my life.
Now, like
And
my 6-year-old son, he's a big 2K19 fan, and he came home yesterday, and I was like, I got 2K22, and he's like, and I'm like, you gonna try it? He's a 6-year-old boy. He is stubborn.
hmm.
He's been playing 2K19 so long. He thinks 2K19 is the greatest game on the planet. So that's all he thinks was good. No, he come home yesterday. He watched me play one match, and he's like, "Can I try one?" And I was like, "Sure. There you go." He played that first, and I was like, "Dude, controls are completely different." He's like, "Yeah, I can see that, Daddy." And I'm like, "All right." So I started telling him how to do shit. He lost his first 2 matches. After that, shit, he's been having steel cage matches and beating the shit out of people. It just took him. It took him 2 or 3 matches to figure out stuff. And yeah, he does do the same move repeatedly. He has that habit every now and then.
You
I'm
know.
like, dude. I'm like, dude. You have clotheslined that dude so many times as Bobby Lashley. I'm tired of seeing Bobby Lashley clothesline people. But he's winning, so he's figuring it out. So now he definitely wants this, and his birthday's coming up, so yeah, that's what he's going to get.
That's
But
good.
yeah, it because he told my ex-wife was going to buy him a wrestling game for his birthday at her house because she don't have 2K19 at her house, and she's like, "Do you want the new one?" And he's like, "No, I want 2K19." She's like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah." And when I left Sunday, I told her I got the new one, and she told him, she said, "Well, figure out which one you want then." And it took him less than a day. He was like, "No, I want this one." So yeah, he even likes the new controls, I guess.
Well, that's good. At least they've either streamlined it or they've got it to where people are like, all right, these are actually really cool.
Yeah, they are cool, and I mean, where I've played these games for so long, they're easy. Like
Yeah.
usually once I figure out the controls, I can throw out some bitch on the hardest mode there is and be still beating people's asses. And it kind of got boring, and adding in these new controls and changing everything up made it not boring anymore. Um, I'm still kicking people's asses. In my career mode. I haven't been defeated yet, and I've won the Royal Rumble starting out at number 2. But
Mm.
but the new control, the Royal Rumble's a lot easier. You know how hard the Rumble used to be to eliminate people.
Yes.
Now it's a lot easier. If you do it right, you can eliminate people quick.
Mm.
Like I remember Johnny Gargano slid into the ring and he eliminated a guy as soon as he got in there. But when he eliminated him, he like clotheslined him over the ropes and still had his arm over the ropes. And when I ran at him and hit him, I clotheslined him and knocked him out. And he was fresh out, just came in. So the Rumble now has those surprise elements where you're like, what the hell? I didn't see that shit coming. It's pretty cool.
I think if they continue to work on the game a little more, give them 2 more iterations.
Yeah.
By 2K24, I think the game will be probably, if not one of the best wrestling games that at least 2K's ever done. I don't know if they'll ever get to the point of, the greatness that was like No Mercy or Here Comes the Pain or whatever.
And No Mercy is still my favorite wrestling game ever.
So, but if they keep working on it, maybe. It sounds like they've got a good thing going with this one, and I'll definitely try it once it goes on sale some. I'll definitely pick it up.
My biggest thing with the wrestling games, what I always liked about them, wasn't even really the wrestling, because I like fighting games. My thing about the WWE games was their creator wrestler.
Absolutely.
And I mean, on 2K19, my wrestler has my club vest on with all my patches. He's got my face. He's got my tattoos on. I love that I can do that on a video game. And I'm about to do it on this one.
Now you're going to be uploading that community creation so I can download you as a superstar?
I totally will, dude.
Just don't put your personal info. Just call yourself Jbomb, and there you go. There's your.
That's what his name is already on my career mode. Yes, and that's what he's announced as too. The ring announcer says Jbomb.
That's awesome. I want you so bad in community creations.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Actually, before you called me, I was taking pictures of my tattoos and my face, and after we're done, if I'm not too tired, I'll go ahead and upload them and put them on my guy in my career mode, because I believe I'm almost at the end of my career mode on it, and my guy in my career, I can't use him in exhibition right now. And I'm thinking it might be like the old game of I can't have him until he's done with my career and has to retire. And then he'll come over to exhibition. So I want to get him all, tightly tweaked and be ready for, when that comes and he gets transferred over. So, yeah, I'm not doing any more matches till I get his appearance right.
You listen, everyone. Once he becomes available on Community Creations, I will put out a post on Facebook on our Facebook page to make sure that you can download old Jbomb on Xbox, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, but I believe this game might be cross-platform.
You can't play cross-platform, but I believe Community Creations are. I don't know why that's
what it is. Yeah, I believe Community Creations is cross-platform. So you should be able to get it on PlayStation or Xbox once I get it created and uploaded.
That's cool, but it's also really weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm down with that. I guess it's just linked up by the user that uploaded it and not really by the platform.
I guess.
Because when you're uploading these images and these characters not to the Xbox or the PlayStation servers, you're uploading them to the WWE 2K servers. So I guess when they go into that server, it's probably not separated by console. It's just thrown in as this user created this.
Which makes me wonder why they just couldn't do that for actual online gameplay either, too. Must be a restriction for systems or whatever, but I guess Community Creations is completely fine with that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's confusing. That whole cross-platform mumbo jumbo is just confuses the crap out of me. Heck, PS4, I looked this up. New gen and old gen players can't play on either of them. Really? PlayStation you can't. PS4 can't play with PS5. I looked it up because a buddy of mine had it on PS4, and I was just curious. I didn't ask him. I was curious, so I looked it up, and I was like, "Huh, you can't." Now Xbox is a lot cooler with that, and I bet you $5 you probably can on there, but
maybe.
PlayStation, just
But
Sony,
yeah, once
Sony be Sony.
But yeah, once I get my guy uploaded, hell, I'll even record a video of his entrance for everybody to check out when you make the post.
I love that idea. Stay tuned, everybody.
I may have it done by the end of the week.
Buddy. By our next podcast coming up on Friday, we might have an update on that for you.
We may. Because I've been playing it like a son of a bitch, honestly. I've had it since I went over to his place Thursday, so I've had it since Thursday night. And we're recording here on Monday night. And in my career, I've already went to Raw, won the No, not the United States. Yeah, the United States title and the WWE title. Then got in the Superstar Shakeup, went to SmackDown and won the Universal title and the Intercontinental title. And then I got in the Shakeup again and went to NXT and won the North American title and the NXT title. And now I've decided to jump back to Raw. But there's certain storylines you got to complete. Like right now, I'm at 17 of 22 for Raw, so I got that many storylines left to complete Raw. I don't know if the game ends when I complete them all or if it'll end before that. I'm not sure.
How weird is that though? You went to SmackDown, won the Universal title, which is arguably now the biggest title in that company. Sad face.
Yeah.
And then you got drafted to NXT.
I did it by choice.
Then you chose to go to NXT. You were the Universal Champion, my guy.
I pulled a Finn Balor. I went back to NXT for a little while.
That's fair, I guess.
Well, I started out on Raw and then I went to SmackDown, and there's storylines for each show. So if I want to unlock all those storylines and get all those attribute upgrades and get all those fan upgrades, I got to get all those storylines. So I'm kind of bouncing between shows every time there's a shakeup.
You're like Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I'm just pulling Kevin Owens. Yeah,
basically.
Or a Finn Balor. Finn Balor's done that too. And Finn Balor spent all that time on Raw and SmackDown, and then went back to NXT and won the damn title. Hell, ain't Dolph Ziggler the NXT champion right now?
I do. Fuck, I don't know. I feel like this. Well, I know
he had that match. He had the match at Stand and Deliver, but I don't know if he won or lost it.
Well, I think he lost it on Raw.
Oh, did he?
I feel like he lost it to Braun Breaker on Raw for some reason.
After Mania?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I don't keep up with that shit.
Listen, I really don't either, but I feel like I heard that.
Okay.
So take that with a grain of salt. I do know that the NXT Tag Team Champions have been stripped because of issues with one of those guys.
Yes. Was it allegations of abuse or something like that with his wife or girlfriend?
Yeah, that's a whole mess. I listened to it on this podcast called Monster Sounds Off, and he was describing it. I'm just like, that's a huge oof and huge yikes.
From what I read, she posted pictures of her face all bruised and beaten from what he done to her and shit. Yeah. So WWE released him, right?
Yeah, and they've stripped his tag team partner of the titles, which really sucks for that guy because he didn't do anything.
Yeah. Maybe they'll make it up to him and find him a new partner or something.
Only hope, but once that happens, you kind of going to be like stopped for a decent bit, I think.
Of course, if you think about WWE's history with issues like that, if you look at Enzo, when Enzo got, they didn't really take kindly with Big Cass after that, so maybe not.
They did not.
Big Cass was pretty much gone right after, and he didn't even do anything. So yeah, maybe not.
Well, I think. Like I said, after 3 hours of wrestling talk, I think that's a decent amount of time on wrestling.
Yeah. This ain't a wrestling podcast, but damn if it ain't felt like it for a little bit.
Well, I mean, you talked about the video game, and like I said, it sounds really cool.
We could just start a separate wrestling podcast and go after Jim Cornette.
Speaking of separate podcasts, I'm going to mention something about that real quick before you get on to your next topic. But before even then, which, by the way, been thinking about it for a while, but I think now we'll talk about more in just a second. Let me do this first because we have an after show coming up.
Woo!
We always have an after show. Is creatively called Save the After Show.
Yeah. It took a lot of brain cells to come up with that one.
So if you want even more of our nonsense, check out Save the After Show on the new PDY Patreon page. I love that I can't read my own stuff.
It's just English, that's all.
What? For just $3 a month, you get full access to each and every almost 30-minute episode. I got a preference almost anymore because here recently we haven't been hitting 30 minutes, closer to 25. But that's on me. But especially last week, we did 3 hours. I was so tired and I was having a bad day anyways.
And I was, honestly, anybody that listened to that could tell I was running on fumes. I was just trying to drag 30 minutes out of my ass, and it just wasn't working.
It's like you said, we were like Brock Lesnar, we're just gassed.
We were gassed. Yeah, we done 3 hours. Brock couldn't do 15 minutes, so I mean, we did better than him.
Are you saying that we are better than Brock Lesnar?
No,
I'm not letting that get back to him. No matter.
No, I've seen that motherfucker out. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. No, because he don't need 15 minutes to kill my little ass.
Same.
Now maybe if I can run around him and pull a Rey Mysterio and dodge him for 15 minutes,
you ain't dodging that, man.
No, I mean, I doubt
you're not
dodging
how fast
him. That some bitch is. No.
Yeah. So we just sit back, relax, and talk shit for about another half an hour or so. So just reminisce on the podcast we just had.
Indeed.
We still have the video version only of the Push the Attack interview on there. The audio version is free, but the video version with Xander going to McDonald's during the whole thing. It's just still funny to me.
It's insane.
Still
that
only
whole
available.
Thing was crazy. I told you it was going to be crazy.
That was great. I loved it. I can't wait to get another band. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, we need more bands. The stuff. I mean, if we can pull out of other bands what we got out of Push the Attack that night, then those are just golden.
100%, man. We need more of those.
I agree.
So go check out patreon.com/itspdy, patreon.com/itspdy. Go and listen right after this podcast is over. You do not want to miss out. We are at episode, I believe, 15 or 16. And that reminds me, this episode right here of Save the Planet is officially the 13th episode of 2022, which means we have done more episodes of Save the Planet this year already than we did the entirety of 2021.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
So I don't have any plans of stopping Save the Planet anytime soon. Save the Aftershow obviously ain't going to get stopped. That's how we make money.
Yeah, that whole $3 that we've made.
No, at least it's $3. Don't complain.
That's right. We can buy like 2 McChickens for that.
It's a little more now, unfortunately. It's sad.
Oh yeah, it is. It's like $3.60 something cents or
inflation has really screwed us.
Yeah, fuck, man. Can't even get a fucking McChicken anymore.
You can get one. Are you bitching about it? You can still get one.
We could split a McChicken, Keith.
Hey, better than nothing.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I've been really bad at this, so let me go ahead and shout out Old Creatures, Shane Johnston, and Chris Witt, who are still our Patreons. I apologize for not doing that weekly, but you are still our only 2 Patreons, which I do thank you so much for. If anybody else wants to join in.
They're still doing this every month?
Absolutely, dude. They're still listening.
Wow.
We still have some dedicated listeners there, so if you want to become a Patreon.
I love me some Creature, but damn, Chris Witt, like I ain't seen that dude since high school. That's pretty badass. That's
pretty sick, man. See, they all want to know how we're doing, man.
I need to send him a Christmas card.
Listen, if we're going to talk about Christmas cards.
It's not.
So, yes, once again.
On Christmas, it's all over.
Well, I was talking more about the Boy Howdy Night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Not only did Boy Howdy happen, it was also the night that I wanted to give a stripper a Christmas card for that. Yes. Because I thought the joke from that 70s show was funny, and I used it then, and now I just sound like a creep. But actually, it was funny.
When I was younger, I pulled a line from Big Bang Theory on a chick, and I thought it was funnier than hell, and honestly, she did too. But then after, I was like, I don't know if that was good or not.
Oh, dude!
She said something that was like really cool about her, like something I was like, that's awesome, and I was like, shit, do you just want my car right now?
Well, stuff that's been going on here recently. There's this one dude that I know that's been telling this one chick, he's like, let's just go to the courthouse and get married. You know what I mean? I'm just like, man, I just want to give girls Christmas cards. He's trying to just get married with the people.
Hey, no, I knew a dude like that. This dude, never got him any, and he finally did. And like the girl even told him, she's like, you're not the only dude I'm messing with,
Mm-hmm.
But soon as he got some, he was like, I'm in love. And like he was trying to get her to move out of her apartment and move into his trailer with him and his brother.
That's not good.
And wanted to, come get her son and take him to the park to play while she was, doing whatever and give her free time. I mean, he was just like straight up, I want to marry you and, take care of your kid and all this shit. And he just got it once and he was ready to do that shit. I'm like, dude, you need to calm down.
Slow your roll there, guy.
Like, plus, I've been married. Don't push for that.
Listen, if I can just send out Christmas cards, I'll be good to go. Don't need any of that extra shit.
I'll go ahead and tell you, don't worry about marriage. That shit sucks.
Excuse me, I can imagine.
We were great till the day we said I do, and then everything went to shit. I don't know what it is about when you become officially married, but something in there just goes, fuck. It goes all to hell, man.
Speaking of going all to hell,
you
did something a couple weeks ago now that sounds like you were in hell for at least a couple seconds.
Longer than a couple seconds, dude.
Because you made a video of it after, because it was like right after you did a recap, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't right after recap. I decided to do a little shameless plug video because I'm a big fan of the show, and I wanted to tell people about it because I didn't know if anybody knew that this is now available at Walmart. But yeah, going into that, have you watched the Hot Ones before?
Oh, absolutely. I love the episodes with like Steve-O and The Undertaker and Stone Cold.
Oh yeah, those are great. Yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan from Walking Dead, he completely cussed the host out. Like, there's been Kevin Hart flipped out on him, and that's pretty bad when Kevin Hart flips out on you.
For what? I mean, they knew what they were getting themselves into.
I used to think that until I did it myself. Yeah. So yeah, at Walmart now they have the Hot Ones challenge. It's a bag with some really actually very tasty boneless wings. Actually, some of the best frozen boneless wings I've ever had. They were really good. But it comes with 3 different sauces, just like on the Hot Ones, The first one, I can't remember the name of all of them. I do remember the name of the last one. The first one was just like a normal, almost like a Texas Pete kind of hot sauce, Like you can handle Texas Pete, it wasn't shit, it was great.
Yeah, Texas Pete is good.
I like spicy stuff, so I was like, I ate that one, and I was like, this is easy. Fuck.
Yeah, you got this,
I don't know what the big deal is.
Yeah, what is this challenge shit?
Yeah, Stone Cold's a bitch.
Oh.
And then the second one came up, and I do remember the second one now. It had a picture of a rooster on it, and it was called Los Calientes. And honestly, that was the best of the 3. It was hot, but it was very sweet. Like it had something in it that gave it like a sweet flavor. Almost, I don't know if it was like a fruit put in with it or what, but it was sweet, but it had some heat to it, and it was really good. And I was like, yeah, I can eat this motherfucker all day long. Shit,
that can
down.
Be.
Yeah, 2 down, 1 to go.
That can be a little dangerous too if you think about it, because if it's like it's really sweet, you might think, oh, I can keep doing this. And you just keep eating them. It's like, oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, then the next morning in the bathroom, you're dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then come number 3.
Oh boy.
And it's called Apollo. And it's made from apparently an Apollo pepper, which I've never even heard of. I don't know what the fuck an Apollo pepper is. But now that I've ate this, I don't want to know what it looks like. I don't want shit to do with that fucking pepper. Keep it the hell away from me. My daughter, keep in mind, my 5-year-old daughter sat here and watched me do it because she watches the Hot Ones with me. So she wanted to see Daddy do it, and she wasn't going to do it. No, I will go ahead and say after that 3rd one, if my kid wanted to, I wouldn't let her have that one. The first 2, yeah, I would, but that 3rd one, no, I wouldn't do that to a child.
So Google has the Apollo as a hybrid between the Carolina Reaper and Pepper X.
Oh, Jesus.
It should pass the 3 million Scoville heat units to pass the Pepper X. Flavor-wise, it's a combination of the fruity flavor of the Reaper and the earthy flavor of the Pepper X. According to the guy who runs Hot Ones, Sean, it is by far the hottest version of the Last Dab ever.
Yes, and that's what it was called, the Last Dab, Apollo. And it was the Last Dab. But me liking spicy shit, I ate it, and my daughter looked at me, and she's like, "Daddy, are you okay?" Because I had tears coming out of my eyes. My eyes were watered. I had tears running my eyes. I looked in the mirror. My face was fucking red. I had sweat pouring down my head. And this is just a little personal note for anybody that didn't know, but Jbomb has top dentures. I got hit with a baseball years ago. Had to get top dentures. I don't know how this happened, but the roof of my mouth even burnt and tingled. How the hell did that get through my dentures to burn the roof of my mouth?
Oh my God.
Dude,
were
my whole
so
mouth.
Fucked.
Yes, my whole mouth was tingling and on fire. And I was like, that is the hottest thing I've ever ate in my fucking life.
That's
amazing. And when I did that video, it had been like 7 or 8 minutes. And I was still dying. Like 8 minutes later, I was like, that was the hottest fucking thing I've ever ate in my life. Like, I only ate those 3 little boneless wings with those 3 different sauces and had to stop and smoke a cigarette and drink 2 bottles of water. And I was like, it's still here. I had no milk. I couldn't do that. I did see your comment on my video telling me to pull like a Scooby-Doo and just pour a whole bottle of ketchup down my mouth.
I was kidding, but honestly, compared to drinking water, that probably would have been a lot better.
Probably. But the funny thing is, I guess where I do like spicy shit, after I'd calmed down, I ate 2 more of them and sat there and died again. But like the time was cut in half. So I'm starting to understand now how the host of that show can stay alive the way he does, because he's done got used to it. Because I ate that first one. Yeah, I ate that first one and I was fucking dying. The second one I ate, I was like, I'm burning up, but I can handle this. The third one, I was like, shit, fuck it. Okay, if I had some more sauce, I'd have another one. But it was still hot. But I did look it up, and the Scoville for the Apollo Last Dab hot sauce is, I think, 2.5 million Scoville,
which is insane.
Yes, I looked up I've never got to do the hot chip challenge.
Yep.
Honestly, because I was a little nervous about it. By the way, people are when I see them.
I mean, I would be nervous about it too.
Yeah. Well, I looked it up, and there is no official Scoville for the actual chip. But the seasonings that's used on it is 2 different kinds of peppers. One of them is 1.2 million Scoville, and I think the other one was like 1.3 or 1.4 million Scoville.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the chip is. This motherfucking sauce over here is 2.5 million by its fucking self.
Yeah, so I just found a Scoville rating or heat measure, just to give an idea for people listening and for us too. So you say that was like 2.5. The hottest pepper right now from the United States is Pepper X at 3.18 million Scoville.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Carolina, I don't want nothing to do with that.
Carolina Reaper from the U.S. is between 1.4 million and 2.2 million. And Dragon's Breath from the U.K. is 2.48. Well, actually, it's just 2.48 million Scoville. In comparison to more well-known peppers, a sweet bell and a purple beauty is 0.
0.
Yeah. Banana peppers go from 0 to 500 Scoville.
What's a habanero?
Let me get to that real quick because I want to mention that a jalapeno. I just had it. Okay. A jalapeno is 2,500 to 800 or to 8,000 Scoville.
So not shit compared to what I just had.
Dude, these are in like the dark green. Yeah. So the dark green is really like nothing.
Yeah.
But dark red is Pepper X. Habanero is 100,000 to 350,000. That's orange.
Okay.
That's with devil's tongue, which is 125 to 325, and a goat pepper, which is 100,000 to 350,000.
Nice.
So yeah, that gives you a little idea of just how freaking hot these peppers can get. Yeah. Oh, Chipotle is 2,500 to 8,000 Scoville comparison to 3.18 million. The Pepper X is.
Yeah, and so like for anybody that's had these peppers we're talking about, now you can kind of put yourself in where I was at in front of my 5-year-old daughter.
If
eating
you
something that was 2.5 million Scoville.
If you ate some, if that was legit 2.5 million Scoville, that was hotter than the Dragon's Breath, but still not hotter than Pepper X. But I think it's a combination of Pepper X and the Carolina Reaper, which is still really hot.
Well, look at just to make sure I was right, because I mean, just double check it. Just Google the Last Dab Apollo Scoville.
All right, Apollo Pepper Scoville.
Did you do Last Dab? Because you're just doing the pepper. You got to do the sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apollo sauce. This is so interesting for people. I know. The Last Dab likely has a Scoville rating of 2.5 million plus.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right.
So it says likely, but the fact that it's 2.5 plus, whether it's likely or not, could be more, could be a little less. But if it's still there, yeah, that's hotter than the Dragon's Breath, which is the second hottest on this list that I'm saying. So
it was a hot ass sauce, dude. And I've came up with the idea because you know how my OD crew is. They're a bunch of crazy bastards. I'm about ready to. We have a meeting on April 23rd. Actually, it's a birthday party. I'm thinking I'm gonna go buy a couple of bags of this.
Oh no!
And make them and see who the hell has the balls to do the Hot Ones challenge here. And if they do, I'm gonna video that shit.
You're going to kill someone.
And if I'm just wondering who will actually step up and do it, because most of I know a lot of the OD crew, we've talked about it and shit. Most of them have watched the Hot Ones, and the ones that like spicy food will probably go for it, and the ones that have watched it and don't like spicy food are like, nope, I'm not doing that.
Well, if there's alcohol involved, there'll probably be someone that's at first like, no, I'm not going to try it, but then and later on, like,
yeah, let me in, yeah,
build the confidence to be like, yeah, okay,
mm-hmm.
Dude, you're going to kill someone.
Well, I know there's some people I won't let do it because I know they have medical histories. Even though, honestly, with my heart history, I probably shouldn't have done that. That's the reason why I've stayed away from that damn chip, is because I'm worried about that. But I didn't really put a lot of thought into it, and I really didn't. I didn't give these sauces enough credit because I've had a lot of hot stuff. You know, I've ate an entire habanero by myself, and yeah, I burned up, but it was good. So I was just too cocky and too confident. If I knew it was going to be that hot, I probably wouldn't have done it.
You big dummy. You big dummy.
Hey, I'm glad I did it. Now I got something to talk about.
And even in comparison to the Pepper X, a ghost pepper is 800,000 to 1.04 million.
Yeah. No, I've had a ghost pepper. It ain't that bad.
Yeah, and you ate something that was 2 times as hot as the hottest ghost pepper.
Yeah. It was bad, dude.
Stupid.
But and honestly, like there was so many boneless wings. I was able to keep the sauce and a few wings for like the next time, and I did it again.
Just give me that middle one and call it a day, because that would probably kill me.
The middle one was good. The middle one was just tasty. It really was, but it just gave you a little tingle on the tongue, like just enough to tell you, hey, that was hot. But not enough to make you like, okay, I need something to drink, or I'm sweating or anything like that. But that last one, I laid the sauce onto it, dude. Like I didn't just do a little dab of it, like it says the last dab. No, I coated that fucking boneless wing in that shit. God. I did.
That's making me sick just thinking about how much you probably put on there.
Oh, it was bad. Like it dripped all around the fucking boneless wing, and like I even like rolled the rest that was on the plate with it before I ate it, so it was completely coated in that. And yeah, Now I will admit the ones I ate after that, I just did the ones I ate after that, I just did a little dab. I just dipped it in it and was like, okay, that's enough. But that first one I did not. And wow, it was life changing. It was brutal. Like after it, I felt tired. Like I felt like every bit of my energy had been drained from me. Like I was exhausted. Like I can't explain how hot that was, dude. It was just bad.
I don't. You might be able to talk me into trying it if you could really convince me, I'd probably try it without alcohol required.
I would just look at you and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, I already done it. You do it too."
I mean, that might be enough to try it, but I just gotta you better have like a gallon of milk next to me at least.
Actually, from watching Bar Rescue, the best thing to have around is alcohol.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Because apparently something in the alcohol helps your taste buds react to spicy food.
Yeah, it's called alcohol that makes you forget that you're eating shit.
I don't know, man. We'll go with that. I don't give
a Listen, I don't care as long as you don't have water next to me, because of course water is just going to make it worse. Like I said,
I'm not big on milk, and I didn't have any. So
I love milk.
I do remember the Hot Ones episode. What was it? Shaq brought like gallons of milk with him.
Mm-hmm. Because he tried that hot pep. Yeah, because he tried that chip challenge on Inside the NBA or Outside the NBA, whatever one it was. But he tried that. He had a bottle of water right next to him. He tried that, and he's just like, "Oh, it made it worse." And he was like trying to find milk after that. It was hilarious, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't want to do anything that hot without something like milk by my side. Which is why I joked around saying you should have just had a bunch of ketchup and Scooby-Dooed your way through the thing.
Now, honestly, when I ate that last one, the first thing that popped up in my mind was, the Hot Ones show is they eat this wing, and then he asks them questions about their life, and they're supposed to answer it. And one of the first things I thought about after I ate that and was sitting here dying, I was like, if someone asked me a question right now, I would not be able to say anything.
See, now I want to do this while you actually eat one, so we can see if you can actually answer a question or two.
See if I can talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any more right now, so we'll have to reset. I actually, you know what? We could do that for a podcast one night. One night, you go to your Walmart, you get a bag, and I'll go to my Walmart and get a bag, and we'll do a podcast of us doing the Hot Ones challenge.
You're killing me here, man. I mean, I'd totally do it. I mean, for the listens, sure, why not? But God, that makes my stomach just hurt thinking about it.
We will plan this one for the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we have to? Can we talk about this on the after show? I mean, I really don't want to. I mean, fuck, why not? It'd be fun. I mean, if you let me try all three of them, the last one would be worth it, I think.
Yeah. We gotta go through all three. It was just like the Hot Ones. We gotta go through all three. Yeah.
Damn it. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to. I even looked it up on their website, and it's supposed to be exclusively at all Walmarts now. So just go to your frozen food section, and you should be able to find it.
Okay, because I keep on looking for stuff that is cool that I want out, but it's not around here yet. Like fucking Stone Cold new lagers everywhere around us, but in West Virginia.
I ain't found them yet. I'm in Virginia. I ain't found them.
I think they're select in Virginia. I can't remember.
Oh, really?
Well, the website says it's there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Been trying
the ABC website says that they got Slipknot whiskey, but then you go there and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got it, but we got to order it for you." I'm like, well, you don't have it then.
Yeah. There's that one, those Mountain Dew, alcoholic Mountain Dews that still haven't came out everywhere, or still are only in 3 states, I think, which pissed me off.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do those Bud Light cola seltzers, but at the same time, just want to try Dew. I want to try an alcoholic Dew. Give it to me.
That makes me wish that I hadn't gave up caffeine, because I would totally try one of those.
If it's there, I'll get it, but I'm not going to hold my breath that it's even going to be there.
Yeah.
I have to get lucky to find something, even though that everyone else around here, around these states around us probably have it. We don't.
Yeah. It's bullshit. It's total bullshit.
There's something else you wanted to talk about. What was it? I apologize. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're a little late to the show on this one because we did our WrestleMania episode, and that's all we talked about.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just honestly the actual.
I give you
event,
5 minutes on this because this is stupid.
Well, this is probably the part you're going to like that I'm going to say. The actual event was pretty fucking stupid, and everybody's got their opinion on it. But the memes that have flew across Facebook because of it have been golden. There has been so many funny ass memes about this. But yes, what I'm talking about, everybody that has Facebook already knows what I'm talking about, is Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock at the fucking Oscars.
It kind of it distracts from the fact that Coda won the Best Picture, which is the first film from a streaming service to ever win an Oscar, which is great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But everybody, all they can talk about is the fucking slap. And it's like, cool. Those people worked so hard to make a film that actually won an Academy Award. And all people can talk about from this is a fucking guy that's probably got shit going on behind the scenes with his. I can't say that. That's I don't.
You don't want to get slapped.
No, just stupid shit. Now, I will say, I don't think he deserved to be banned from the Oscars for 10 years from this. I think that's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, I agree. He shouldn't have been banned.
I see why they did it, but I still don't agree with it.
There should have been some kind of repercussions. I'm not exactly sure what. Because I mean,
there are. That's 10 years banned. I don't think it should have been that, but
yeah. But I mean, you got an issue about what a comedian says about your wife. Don't do it. You know this is being televised across the fucking world. Don't walk up on stage and slap motherfucking face. Wait till y'all are done, go backstage, and then slap the shit out of them if you want to.
I think he was told to like do something about it.
Well, I mean, it's been very public, Will and Jada's relationship the past couple of years, especially like when she took him on that talk show and confessed that she'd been cheating on him, and that if he loved her, he would know that she cheated on him. And I feel like she's got him by the balls.
It's toxic, dude.
Yeah, it's toxic, and I feel like because I mean, when Chris Rock made the joke, Will Smith was laughing.
Yeah,
he was laughing. It was funny, but you could see the look on her face that it was not funny to her, and you better do something about it, or we're gonna have more problems. And he went and done something about it.
I just don't think he wants any more problems, and it's unfortunate because I think Will Smith is still a good guy. That's just and I don't. Yeah, he slapped him. Made for incredible memes online.
It did.
I don't really fault Will. I definitely don't fault Chris. He's a comedian doing what he was paid to do.
Yeah, comedians are supposed to go up there and make jokes about people.
Yeah. So like I'm not mad at Will for doing it. I'm not mad at Chris for making the joke, obviously.
Yeah.
I know who I want to be mad at, but at the same time, that's just really a sticky situation. It's bad.
And see, before this, I really liked her because she's actually the lead singer of a metal band, and they're actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I was she hasn't done a lot of movies, but one of her first movies was fucking Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. I love that movie. I love anything Tales from the Crypt. I come from that generation. So I mean, her acting I like, her music I love, but that was just a little fucked up.
I don't know how it's probably going to last, but I kind of wish for Will's sake
that it won't.
You know what? It's really hard to talk about because I don't know who these people are. They're just celebrities we see on TV. I like Will Smith, but at the same time, maybe there was more to it or something. I don't know. It's really hard to talk about, which is why I don't like talking about it, because it's just like, it's not any of my business. It happened and made a couple good memes, but honestly, by the time I saw 2 or 3 memes, I was kind of over it. I was like, yeah, he slapped him on TV, build a bridge and get over it.
I have seen that Chris Rock has stated that he will not discuss that night's events
Yeah.
unless he's going to get paid for it. Is exactly what he said.
Yeah,
so
smart man.
He's pretty much saying, yeah, you want me to go on some talk show and talk about it? You're going to pay me some money to do it.
Yeah, because why would he talk about it for free whenever it's such a big deal still that he could probably make a couple dollars? And Chris Rock, like, he's still semi-successful, but this isn't like he's not like in his prime, I wouldn't say. What do you think?
Yeah. No, and I mean, and that's the thing. This thing is still just, it's not slowed down. It's continued its momentum. It hasn't really gained any momentum, but it's continued.
It's a slow decline still. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks and 1 day since that happened, and I still scrolled through Facebook today and seen a meme about it.
I just kind of wish it was over with. I kind of wish we'd move on, but I don't know when it'll move on because I don't know, because they just, like I said, announced a couple days ago that Will's gone for 10 years, which I thought is incredibly stupid. Like, I know there should have been some repercussions, but 10 fucking years just for slapping somebody. I mean,
he's got to give the Oscar back too, don't he?
Is that true? Does he have to give the Oscar back? Because if he has to give the Oscar back, that's way too much.
I think I read that they want the Oscar back.
I will have a huge problem with the Oscars and the Academy if they want that fucking Oscar back, because it's not like he didn't work to get it.
Yeah, he did a great movie.
Yeah, he deserves to have the Oscar. Just because he slapped Chris Rock doesn't mean he doesn't deserve the Oscar. That's bullshit. I think a 2-year suspension might have been fine, maybe 3.
Now, I do agree with the one thing I seen. I don't think it was a meme. It was just somebody posted on Facebook, but said that if it would have been The Rock instead of Chris Rock, that shit would have never happened.
No. No, he wouldn't have went up there and slapped him. Are you kidding me?
Rock would kill him.
The Rock would have laid his ass out. Who cares if it's Will Smith? It's The Rock.
I mean, when it first happened, and I heard about it. His wife's alopecia and that her hair loss is not anywhere under her control. I was like,
it's unfortunate.
That was a dude standing up for his wife. I get that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I get that. I would,
which is why I don't for my woman. Which is why I really don't know how to feel about her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Chris made a stupid bad joke. Honestly, it was not a funny joke.
No, it wasn't. Like because I didn't watch the Oscars. Who the fuck does that anymore?
No, who doesn't?
Apparently, my mom and the woman that she takes care of, they were watching it.
Now, I care about the results of the Oscars just because I want to be a filmmaker. I consider myself semi a filmmaker.
Yeah, no, I do like to kind of keep track of who won.
Yeah,
it's kind of, I kind of treat the Oscars like I do WWE. Like, I really don't give a fuck, but I kind of want to know who won.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I kind of want to know who won. So yeah, that's something different. Because you're a filmmaker, but I grew up on film. I love movies. I love TV shows. I watch the shit out of them. Yeah, you're the opposite though. You're a filmmaker and don't watch anything.
I like to make them.
You prefer to make them.
I want to make them. I don't really. I have watched a lot, but I watch more to learn than I do to actually entertain myself.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense, I don't know.
I did watch that movie you told me to watch, and I really liked it.
Did you?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, the Adam Project turned out really nice.
There's a couple other Ryan Reynolds movies on Netflix I want to watch too. Red Notice with The Rock is one of them.
That is the good movie.
I have not started it yet, but after we get done with this podcast, I might do that. So I might keep you all updated.
You should do that because, dude, that movie's got so many twists and turns, and you're like, damn, I didn't see that shit coming. And then like 10 minutes later, you're like, well, fuck, I didn't see that coming either. It's funny as hell, dude.
I mean, I don't plan going to sleep anytime soon tonight, so I might do that.
Anytime you put The Rock and Ryan Reynolds together, they just do good. Anytime
you put Ryan Reynolds on screen, it's good. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, did you see Hobbs and Shaw?
Not yet.
Okay. Now Ryan Reynolds is in that, not a lot, but anytime he's in that, he's working with The Rock. And dude, Excellent. It is hilarious. Like, this won't spoil anything for you, and I don't even know when you watch it, but
I don't care about spoilers for those movies.
Well, The Rock and his daughter are sitting there, and The Rock is Hobbs. Yeah. He's sitting there with his daughter having breakfast, and all of a sudden Ryan Reynolds pops out, and he's like a CIA guy. And he sits down and he's like, Lucas Rebecca Hobbs. And The Rock's like, my middle name's not Rebecca. He's like, yeah, sure it is, Becky. And and then Ryan Reynolds is like, me, and he looks at Rock's daughter and he's like, me and your father are best friends. And The Rock's like, we are not even friends. Like, I don't even like you. He's like, oh, really? He's like, last I checked, we were brothers. And he unbuttons his shirt. And when he pulls his shirt back, he's got the same Samoan tribal tattoo that The Rock has.
I love this man to death.
Yeah, he pulls it back and he's like, oh, yeah, we're not brothers. And The Rock pulls back his shirt and sees it. And he's like, you motherfucker.
I love Ryan Reynolds with a passion, dude. Holy fuck, he's so funny.
It's great, man. You definitely need to check out Hobbs and Shaw, too. Even has a little cameo from Roman Reigns in it.
I've heard about that. That's really cool.
Yeah, Roman actually spears somebody, too.
Ah, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, when it comes to that stuff, though, I really just don't know what to think, honestly. And
I don't either.
I'm kind of just over it. The memes were fun. I think there were 2 really funny memes that came out of it to me. The one of Chris Rock being the zebra from Madagascar and and Will being the fish from Shark Tale.
Yeah, that was good.
He just comes up and smacks the shit out of him.
No, I did like the one though where it showed like different celebrities' reactions to it. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I did.
And that was not from that night. That was like clips from Oscars before and stuff.
Yeah,
but there was like a picture of The Rock looking shocked, and there was Meryl Streep like holding her mouth and stuff like that. But the one I seen at the bottom in the middle was the Emperor from Star Wars just smiling.
That's a good one.
And I was like, that's great. Will cross to the dark side.
That's awesome.
That one was one of my favorite ones. It was great because I'm a Star Wars geek. So when I seen that, I was like, fucking perfect. Because for like 3 days, all I'd seen was that one of just the celebrities' reactions, but there was no Emperor. And then one day I seen one and I was like, holy shit, there's Emperor Palpatine.
That's great. I love it.
It was cool.
Probably my favorite one is the one where they cropped up Will Smith talking. And instead of saying, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, it says, keep fucking my wife's mouth.
And I did see one that said something about it. It takes a real man for Will Smith to stand up for somebody else's girl.
Oh my God.
I was like,
okay. Now.
That one was brutal.
Ooh, that's a low blow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, and there was bunches like that one. But
yikes.
That's the one thing, in the world we live in with social media, when something like that happens, whoever the hell sits down and says, I'm going to make a meme about this, kudos to you, sir. Kudos.
The internet can be a magical place.
It can be. Because, that was a moment where I was like, I heard about it and I went ahead and said, fuck it, I'm going to go YouTube and check it out. And I did. And I was like, oh, shit.
Wow.
And then the memes started flowing in and I was like, this is fucking great. I don't even know how to react to any of these memes, but they're all hilarious. I think I even shared a couple. But yeah, it did make for the meme kings to come out and rule.
And rule with an iron fist, they did.
They totally fucking did. Just some of the memes, man. I mean, you got to be a witty, creative sumbitch to come up with some of the ones they did. I even seen a TikTok rap video where the dude rapped about it, and like the chorus of it was Will Smith's recording going, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And I seen that one. I was like, damn, this dude had like 2 days to come up with these rhymes and they were perfect. I was like, wow. So yeah, people get creative when shit like this happens.
It's amazing just how fast and creative, like you said, people can be.
Yeah, it is. It's wild, and social media gives everybody's creativity a chance for everybody to see it. And honestly, memes is like the biggest form of artistic expression on social media nowadays.
Man, why can't we do that?
I'm about to start, I guess. Actually, we talked about it on the Push the Attack episode where Star U, Nate Baxley was making these memes of every member of the band getting put in a wrestling move. Like one of them taking an RKO or Squeeve taking a Sweet Chin music. And those, every time he posts one of them memes, dude, I just lose it. I'm like, that is great. So yeah, that's where it's at now. Make some memes.
I've made some pretty good memes for the Mad Chat. The infamous look at this photograph, and it's a picture of Skinner that looks great. Like he's Scott Stapp from Creed.
That never gets old. Anytime you put that on the club chat, I'm like, yeah, like that was just as funny as it was the first fucking time. That's one of those jokes that just never dies in this club.
That's also one I didn't really even mess with, the picture of where he's at the empty glass and he just says ass.
Yeah, it says empty glass in the background, but for some reason that picture only caught ass. Yeah,
I love it. And why is it always Skinner though? Like,
it's because you're paying attention on his.
I need to pay attention to other people's.
You're like, I want to fuck with Skinner, so I'm going to get that.
Well, it's my uncle. It makes sense. I don't know. But I feel like I'm starting to become a little bit more comfortable with everybody. That maybe one day, you don't know, maybe I'll fuck with a picture that Chop posts or something. Like, well, I mean, like posting
the Scott Stapp picture is hanging up in his house.
Yeah.
Like, I seen that the first time I went to his house, and I was like, who in the hell is this? And Char, it wasn't even Skinner that said it. Char was like, oh, that's Sean. And I'm like, what? Really? You look like Scott Stapp, dude. So, like, I love when a Creed joke pops up, too. I was like, hey, Skinner, you remember that band he was in back in the day?
That's great. I love it.
Oh, I did that one to him one night, and he's like, Jbomb, don't you fucking say it. I was like, what? I'm just talking about your little bit of time with Creed, man. Come on.
I'm going to say that in the group chat once we get to the after show.
Yeah,
I'll just post it. I will. That's for the people of the after show. Whenever we start, I'm going to take that text out.
Yes. Excellent. Now I feel like I've completed my goal. I brought up something you didn't know about.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey, listen, we got Friday coming up. We will do another podcast. We'll be recording one on Thursday, so we're not going to tell about the shows coming up this weekend. Kind of pointless at the moment.
Yeah.
So we are just going to go straight into some good advice, but it's just, take care of yourself,
and each other.
Well, we don't want to be like Jerry Springer up in here,
That's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, I know. But not all seriousness, just be kind to one another. Do what you gotta do, make it through, We need to get better at not being lazy at that.
What was it Bill and Ted said was just like, be awesome to each other?
Yeah. I could say what I said on Facebook and just be a total shrill and just be like, no matter what you're going to do, kick ass at it.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah. See, I have my good lines every blue moon or so.
And my favorite is when somebody tells me to be good. I'm like, I'll either be good or be good at it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, there, buddy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Not just but hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, Jbomb, take us to the after show, brother.
All righty. Well, thanks for being back with us. It was a fun episode. Feel like it flowed pretty quickly, actually. We did pretty good on that one. Check us out later this week. We should be doing another one. And maybe I will have some updates on how to download your own version of me for WWE 2K22 by then.
Sick.
But yeah, that'd be fun. It'd be fun just if I can go on and see like how many people have downloaded me. I'll be like, wow. and chances are, if they listen to this show, they're just wanting to download me so they can beat the hell out of me. Yeah, but I call it a win. Yeah. But yeah, check out the after show, which is coming up next. But until later on this week, the only thing I got to say is stay metal.